Hey, hey, hey. All right. Now, this one's actually live, I think. Um, am I actually live right now, dear? So I think I'm actually live. We will see. The light says live. Now, if you are watching on Facebook, I cannot see your comments. You have to follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, or YouTube in order for me to see your comments live. I do apologize. It's not my fault. It really is Facebook's fault. Thanks, Mark Zuck. Also, there's a weird blur thing on my face. Uh, could that fix it? There we go. I think that fixed it. All right. Now, this is the worst, most awful fucking thing that every YouTuber does. We're going to do a Q&A. One, you don't care. Two, it's just an excuse for me to talk about myself. And while, I consider myself a humble, polite gentleman who cares about others and watch my political compass test, should have already shown, but probably not yet. But yeah, as you can see from that, I'm a good, kind, humble person. I absolutely would never brag. So yes, I just wanted to acknowledge how pretentious and shady it is. I want to be famous and yeah. Anyways, let's fucking stop with the pleasantries and get on to the bullshit. All right. So, I was sent um a couple lists. Uh, if you need questions, go through this list, go through this list, go through this list. And actually, I probably sent like 4 lists. And I copy and pasted the lists, and then I may come across a question and go, nope. But I put a star next to ones that people actually asked. So those I will answer. Ah, all right. Now, I generally don't wear glasses for the live stream because of that, the glare. But then when I don't wear glasses, sometimes honestly, even when I am wearing glasses, I sometimes skip words. So please overlook. By the way, this fucking beautiful, fantastic creation comes from Fat Pat's Fabrications. I'm supposed to make a cool thing and cover up the phone number and all that, but the email address is fats.fabrication.station, right? Fabrication station at gmail.com. Uh, Fat Pat makes some awesome stuff. This She makes them in multiple colors. She has this really fucking amazing dragon scale. Anyways, not the point of the Q&A. All right. In the last 5 years, what did you do right? What did you do wrong? Since 2019, what I've done right is I have met some amazing, wonderful people. I have been able to help a wonderful, amazing family in difficult times. Just got down payment on the tombstone. What have I done wrong? I have not done nearly enough, and I've been emotionally distant to wonderful people who just want to help. I have gone to school and went to school to teach, and then learned that school system is not a fit for me. I love educating. I love discussing things. I love interacting with young people who want to learn and grow. Doing that in the school system is not going to work. I did not enjoy school and its authoritarian rules. And I'll go in and change it. You can't. One person can't. And I don't want to dedicate myself to a career that's going to mostly consist of me fighting and being angry. I just don't want to. If you worked in a circus, what would your job be? Shit. If I worked in a circus, I would be. I think I'd be a pretty good hype man. Yeah, I think I'd be pretty good at fucking. Next up, we have Sally Sword Swallower. Sometimes she even swallows long swords. Yeah, I think I could engage and interact with the audience in a way that would be entertaining. I enjoy that stuff. I think I'm good at it. Yeah. I think I'd be the fucking, not the ringleader, because that's the dude in charge. No, I think I would never be Jay Leno. I would never be Jay Leno's producer. But I could be Stuttering John, the announcing guy. Yeah. I think. I don't know. What do you think my job would be? Yes, Maverick, you're going to say the bearded lady. I'm not a lady. Ask your mom. Sorry, that's vulgar. I'm sorry, ma'am. Your son asked for it. What is your favorite color? Well, um, funny. Everyone assumed my favorite color is black. I wear a lot of black. I wear black all the time. In fact, I only wear black unless I'm wearing a uniform for work or what have you. My favorite color is the best color, green. Green is my favorite color. I have green glasses. Fat Pat make me a green frog. I have a green wallet. My back scratcher is green. Oh. Ooh. One of my most beloved possessions, and I was happy, ecstatic. I might have had a couple manly tears. My rosary is green. And I was so happy that this was not among the things that my ex wife managed to steal and burn. I was so happy that I got my very sentimental thing. I even got a tattoo to commemorate. Not to commemorate that, but my joy of getting that back is such a that I got a rosary tattoo. Because yes, I'm probably the only white man in the world that's not actively a priest that does the rosary. But yeah, it green. Green's my favorite color. How are you improving life for others? I don't know that I am, honestly. I mean, overall. Um, I have done some things that were generous to an extent. Oh, also, my green bracelet. I'm going to wear this now for the rest of the show. I've done some things that are considered that I have done some things out of generosity and kindness that have helped. Um, I wish it was handy. Uh, kind moment allowed me to meet the former heavyweight champion of the world. Uh, D&D. It was, here's $2. Save an old crippled dude from having to walk out to the car. Turns out he's heavyweight champion of the world. Fought Mike Tyson. Fought Riddick Bowe. Tony, you were humble and beautiful. And as brave and amazing as you were in the ring, after meeting you and looking into what happened after your boxing career ended, I am honored to have that picture with you. And I don't have a small hand, but Jesus, like, my hand looks tiny. I try to improve lives for others, but I do plenty to make things worse for people. A lot of people worry about me and try to reach out. I'm cold, I'm distant, I'm basically a hermit at times. I go from fucking won't leave you the fuck alone to ignore you. How am I improving life for others? I hope I am. All right, now this one. Let me include him on this. Now, this one is one of the several questions that Maverick sent to me. And this is just the first one on the list. This one is smart, intelligent, and deep. Not all his questions were, but it just, if you know the cat, yeah, that's him. Smart, intelligent, deep, smart ass, fucking hateful prick. Uh, Rented out a spot once at my bar, little campsite for some people, and bars close. I got shit to do. I'm going to bed. Have a campfire, do your thing. This is your little spot. Then I get woken up. Uh, so and so's drunk and fucking batshit crazy. You want me to shoot him? He's trying to get in the road. Dude, my bar is at the back of a lake. There's no traffic. Let him. Just let him fucking. But no, everyone's all blah, 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 blah. And this is around the time Maverick pops in. But like, hey, something about a guitar or a gun. Generally, most of our interactions involve either a guitar or a gun. Amazing guitar player. Good gun salesman. Not a good gun mechanic. He probably is good, but he made a mistake, and I'm gonna bust his balls for it forever. So, fucking 107-pound Maverick is standing there talking about either a gun or a guitar, and they're like, hey, 270-pound fucking 19 or less year old kid, blah, blah, blah. And Maverick is like, I got it. Maverick goes out there, fucking breaks this motherfucker's nose, throat punches him, puts him on the ground, cuffs him, and drags him to the pavilion and like, sit there, bitch. Oh. Well, this child's mother, he was a legal adult, but, still a kid. His mother's like, well, I'm going to call the sheriff and we're going to sue your bar and then we're going to press charges on Maverick. And I was like, okay, absolutely great. Fantastic. Just going to let you know, I never served him booze, which means he stole that booze. Now, I gave some booze to an adult with clear instructions. While you're here on this property, can't give it to anyone underage, can't be drinking outside of the property, can't this, I got a whole fucking thing. So yeah, either we're gonna have to charge your son's buddy, or your son's buddy's gonna be like, nope, I didn't give it to him, which means he stole it. Also, he was raising a ruckus, so kind of have to get him for disorderly conduct. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, absolutely. File a lawsuit, press charges, great stuff. And somehow, no one fucking, it all just went away. By the way, this kid did not want to press charges. He got his nose broke, got his ass beat, and his response was, hey, doc, I am so sorry. I was such a drunken idiot. Am I banned? Am I allowed back? And is Maverick mad at me? No, we're all laughing at you for being a drunk idiot. And, we're all fucking high-fiving and buying Maverick drinks for handling you. And you didn't get hurt. You just got a broken nose. Yeah. We're all proud of Maverick. And we're all laughing at you for being a drunken idiot. By the way, next time I'm a drunk idiot, you can laugh at me. So yeah, it was dude's overprotective bitchy mom that caused all the drama. Now, Maverick's intelligent question is, if you had to live through a Steven Spielberg movie, which one and why? All right, now I do 3s and 5s whenever I'd make lists, right? It was hard to do 3 because I had that 4th one to pop in. But 5 is a little bit of a fucking stretch, right? So if you think 2 don't fit, yeah, probably. If you think 1 don't fit, absolutely. But now I'm not saying 5 I would live through. I'm just saying 5 that I considered. I haven't decided which one yet, by the way. Number 1, Warhorse, right? He has this horse. He loves this horse. It's sold into the cavalry. If you ain't cav, you ain't shit. And it really goes through these historical moments and just beautiful movie. I wasn't on horseback, but I was a cavalry soldier. And there is a big part of me that would like to have been that soldier on horseback. I mean, the traditions, the teachings, the history, I love the history of the cavalry, United States cavalry especially. But yeah, there is a big part of me that would like to experience that. But I also admit that war is awful and terrible, and might not be the smartest choice. The Terminal is fun and silly and safe and frustrating. And by the way, great movie. If you ever watch that fucking movie, think about how frustrating the bureaucracy and the bullshit is. And then imagine for a moment being in the military and how bullshit all that is. And then imagine being at Fort fucking Stewart, where the fucking bureaucracy and bullshit is worse than anywhere else. I ETS'd 3 times. 3 times. They extended my contract because they didn't want to ETS me. They wanted to chapter me out because I'm a fucking cripple. And I pissed off a sergeant major badly. Fun story. Ask me about it sometime. Tell you all about it. Yeah. And Jag was like, no, you can't chapter him out for that because those are combat injuries. Okay. So they extend to try to find another way to chapter me out. That didn't work. And they waited so fucking long because they would not allow me to clear post. Because they were too busy worried about how to fucking chapter me out. Extend me to chapter me out, you fucking assholes. By the way, that platoon sergeant got bumped down for sexual harassment. I got out a higher rank than he was when I got out. And then I wasn't able to do this and this and this and this and this. So ETS date comes. I've not cleared post. So they pull my CAC card, pull my access to everything. In every beneficial way, I'm no longer in the military. Which means no more meds. And then they extend me again so that I can out process and then ETS. Get out of the Army, go to college, everything's good. Then my parents call me, hey, just got your discharge paperwork. Cool, send it. Oh, that's from the reserves. Yeah, I'm medically unfit to serve in the Army Reserves. Yep. Awesome. 8 months later, hey, we just got contacted by the military police. You're AWOL from duty. No, the reserves discharged me. Medically unfit. No, 315 Infantry says you've not reported to duty and you're AWOL. I've not been in 315 Infantry for 3 fucking years. I'm out. Here's my DD-214. Yeah. Which caused issues with VA and just, yeah. So the Terminal celebrates how fucking awful bureaucratic bullshit is and how lovely it is. to deal with that fucking crap. So no, that's not a movie I want to live through. I fucking already did. I'm just saying that is one that um that is one that I already lived through. I just wanted to talk about it. All right. Hook. 1993. Hook. Great movie. Robin Williams. Do I want to live through that? Man, in a lot of ways, if I, at 78 years old, like I am now, could go back and fucking uh apparently that causes a whole bunch of fucking stop that. Um if I could go back as an old man to my past and deal with the kids that were my age, like if 45-year-old me could go back in time to fucking 15-year-old me and interact with my buddies, yeah, that'd be pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, that'd be great. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I would love to get on that spaceship and see what happens. Ready Player One. That is absolutely a fucking. I mean, that's everybody's fucking dream to be able to jump into a jump into one of those situations, right? Insert me into my favorite video game or movie. That's the entire basis of this question. Yeah. But if I was going to be inserted and live through uh a fucking movie, it'd probably be Catch Me If You Can. You can make me Tom Hanks or you can make me Leo DiCaprio. You know, I think it'd be fun, exciting, and something different for me. Yeah, that's probably the one I would go with. Might not be the best answer, but it's honest. What is worth smiling about right now at this precise moment in time? Um, well, I have loved ones. I have safety. Gotta say, I am pretty fucking pleased with who I am right now. I mean, as much negative things as I have to say about who I am and where I am, I I get to choose. I get to choose. Um, I am not forced to do much of anything right now. I do shit I don't like, and I do it because I feel that it's the right thing to do, or the smart thing to do, or it's what's expected of me, sure. But I'm not forced to do anything other than take a super quick bathroom break. Hey. I stumbled across a wonderful channel today. Absolutely love it. It's Angie B's Scary Stories. I've watched several of her videos, one of which is about a prison break very near my hometown. Horrifying story. And I believe she deserves way more views and way more subs than she has. It's very good, high quality stuff. And the few interactions I've had, she's humble and sweet and polite. So I am going to do a TV show theme song challenge. And they're all scary shows. And Angie, I very much hope that you don't mind that I'm doing a reaction to your video. If you do, I will take it down immediately. I hope all of you enjoy this video as much as I enjoy the videos of hers that I've watched. I really am a big fan. Sorry. Yeah, I really want to see how that is, but I'm gonna add that to the podcast. Angie B. Use Gas TV songs. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I remember that. Yeah. She was awesome. We kind of lost touch. Uh, yeah, it happens a lot. You know, you form interactions with people, and a lot of them aren't very good, sadly. But, you know, there we go. Stop that, he says in the most calm voice ever. Yeah, pretty much. All right. Now, back to the questions. Yeah, that's worth smiling about right now. I just beat. All right, another fucking Maverick question. Fuck, marry, kill. Hillary Clinton, Rosie O'Donnell, and Reba fucking McEntire. Yeah. Well, this one's super easy. Kill Reba McEntire. Kill her, then dig her up, kill her again, track down all of her family members, and he chose some random, obscure, shitty fucking country singer and even shittier TV actress who only good thing she ever did was play a role in Twister. Fuck. Tremors. Fuck her. Fuck her family. Fuck everybody that's ever fucking hugged her. Fuck her. And she knows why. Hillary Clinton, Rosie O'Donnell, and so kill that one. Fuck Rosie O'Donnell. One, she's a lesbian, so, you know, probably gonna be a little tight, which means it'll probably end quick, and marry Hillary Clinton. Because obviously, if you're married to Hillary Clinton, you can do anything you want and get away with it. Simple. So, fuck Rosie. Because I got no hate for Rosie. We have strong disagreements on political and social issues. And I don't like the way she treated her children. And other than that, she's funny. She's a lesbian, so probably not going to last that long. And then never got to deal with her again. And she never got to deal with me again. Kill that one. And then marry Hillary and benefit with immunity from everything on the planet. What kind of crazy are you? What meds do you do? Well, I don't know that I do the meds as much as the meds do me. But I take medication for anxiety, depression, PTSD. I take a blood pressure medication, and that's about it. What kind of crazy am I? Well, if you're asking if I'm on a spectrum, because people ask me that all the time, I go with, how do you define a spectrum? Well, on Roy G. Biv, I lean towards green. I have my largest issue is anxiety. I have depression, but my depression is mostly self-hate. And my PTSD, a lot of that is anxiety. And I don't agree with diagnosing soldiers in particular with PTSD. I think PTSD is a singular event that is traumatic, that causes issues that are long lasting and are difficult to go through. I think, and I don't have the acronym down right, but I think for soldiers in particular, but generally anyone that has a situation that is consistent situations, I think instead of PTSD, we should say crap. Because, at least for the military, because, like, hey, you got PTSD? Fuck you, man. No, I don't have PTSD. I'm not broken from my fucking deployments. All right? My deployments had awesome fucking stuff, right? I have got beautiful stories to tell, wonderful, heroic fucking things I witnessed, and a hilarious situation with an LRAS and a goat. Yeah. I think soldiers don't get PTSD, they get crap. Cumulative reaction to aggression and passivity. Or you can come up with a better one. But yeah, you've got positives and negatives rolled up in one whole burrito of good and bad and ugly, and you're so proud of those with you. And you got survivor's guilt, and you've got fucking elation on seeing your family, and all these different emotions all wrapped in together, and the good and the bad, and you don't know what the triggers are, right? Like, I've got a weird fucking trigger that doesn't involve anything directly. It's this slightly awkward, humorous, painful moment was a result of doing this because it was led to by this, which is led to by that. And you bury this traumatic thing, and then you bury the triggers for that thing, and then there's a trigger for the trigger for the trigger. So yeah, I think we should stop calling it PTSD for soldiers, and it might help us treat it better. I think crap is a good thing to call it. Don't know how to work out the letters, but accumulating and response or reaction seems like a good start. But yeah. What kind of crazy am I? Mostly anxiety, self-loathing, and some trauma from some situations in life. And I take anxiety and depression and blood pressure meds. Some that treat both, some that just treat one. But yeah. What is your favorite drink? Well, I drink a lot of Diet Mountain Dew. I'm a big fan of Diet Mountain Dew. Now, I'm not saying it's the best drink ever. I'm not saying it's the only thing I drink. I have had a drink of something else occasionally. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what. Off the top of my head, I can't hold on. Off the top of my head. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what else I drink other than Diet Mountain Dew. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. 12 is the case, so I'm not missing any bottle. Yeah, favorite drink. I drink a lot of Diet Mountain Dew. I'm sure that's not the only thing I drink. I guarantee I drink other stuff. But oh, what's that? Community standards. Uh-oh. Hate speech. Oh no. I might not be on Facebook right now. Apparently, community standards were violated. Well, thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Not sure what bad word I said, but fuck you. And you got an Asian wife, so I'm not going to insult her because Asian wives are awesome. But other than that, fuck you. And I hope your mom stubs her toe on the coffee table. Yeah. Seriously, fucking community standards. Fuck you. But yeah, favorite drink. Definitely Diet Mountain Dew. And I might drink other stuff. How much do you make in a year? Ooh. Shit. Actually, I don't know. I am retired. I get a retirement check every month, and that covers most of my bills. Actually, that covers all my bills, and then puts a little bit in savings. Not much though. Private school's expensive. And then I work. Well, I'm sorry. I go to a place and do a job and get paid. I wouldn't call it work. And that gives me money to, live on other than bills and to help out with amazing people that might need a little help every now and then. But yeah, I don't know how much I make a year. Which I admit makes me one of the luckiest people alive. I am blessed. Very, very blessed. Are you a boy or a girl? Well, if you have to ask, then I think we should have a one-on-one interaction because this is a very private thing to ask. Wish me one-on-one, Maverick, and I can, show you. By the way, yep, I got some Orajel, so won't hurt you so much. What are your deal breakers? All right, I'm going to add in romance, business, and friendship. My deal breakers for romance. All right, my deal breakers for romance are don't manipulate, right? And I know that's vague, but as a general rule, don't play games. I think that's a fair thing for people to look at in relationships, right? Don't play games. In business, I would say, I'm not going to be an idiot and say, oh, we have to align in this and that. No. If my interests and your interests uh, match, I don't need to trust you to help me. I just need to trust that you are going to do what's good for you. And I want to make sure that what's good for me and what's good for you are the same. As soon as it becomes obvious that you can benefit with this and it's going to hurt me, and I can benefit with this and it will hurt you, then we need to fucking sit down and be like, look, a battle of fucking wills and fighting it out, someone's going to get fucked. How about we both just split and each walk away safely with good shit? Because otherwise, it's going to come down to you or me. And I like you. I don't want to fucking slit your throat, pull out the esophagus, and use it as a jack sleeve. So the last thing you feel is my gop, gop, gop. Malia, God bless you. Man, I miss you. Yes, I did quit drinking. I got my 10-year coin. And I learned that drinking was not my largest issue. Drinking was just something that enabled my other issues to come along. So, I corrected a lot of the other issues. And yes, I did start drinking again, but I have no DUIs. I've never called in sick to work from being drunk. My drinking has caused no issues other than a few social awkward moments, and um I preach sobriety. I am a big fan of sobriety. And yes, Malia, I miss you dearly. I would love nothing more than to sit down and have a cup of coffee. Uh, I'll drink a Diet Mountain Dew. No alcohol, no booze on the property, and just sit down and catch up. I am very, very proud of the progress that you have made. I've not actually caught up with you, and it's been almost 2 years. Last time we talked, I was in New Mexico. 15 years? Holy shit balls. 15 years. Man, I am so proud of you. You're one of the finest people I've ever known. My kids can tell stories about you. The airport thing, um, you fucking went after my neighbor because he disrespected me. Man, I am so proud of you. Absolutely. Fuck yes. Yes. Um, but yeah, deal breaker for business is when our interests don't align. I'm coming to you and be like, hey, might be a good time to split. Because if you try to fuck me, I'll fuck you back. I'll burn us both to the ground. So, might be a good time to split and we can help each other out as separate entities. All right. Oddly good timing. And I swear, Malia, this is just the next question in the queue. Maybe you asked this. I don't think so. Do you drink a lot? Like, how much do you drink? Do you have a problem? Well, as I just said, I was sober for 10 years. I was very active in Alcoholics Anonymous, which is a wonderful program. If you have an issue or if you think you might have an issue, please go to AA or NA. I just learned, speaking to an organizer and a counselor at NA, not for me. Never had a drug issue, although cocaine's pretty cool. NA gives keychains, and while AA gives coins. I went 10 years sober. About 3-4 years into my sobriety, it seemed obvious that sobriety was not fixing my issue. I had other issues, and drinking was an excuse to behave that way. And drinking was a good, obvious flag where people missed my issues. By the way, my issues weren't like anything. It wasn't like murderer, fucking serial, fucking toucher. None of that. It was more along the lines of I get cold and distant and avoid people, and I'm emotionally unavailable. Addressed that, worked on it, and hit my 10 years and figured, all right, did that. Now I can drink. And let's see. Let's be cautious and careful. Now I drink once a week. We had a death recently, and someone called me out that I was doing it twice a week. So I'm back to once a week, and we will see if I need to go to none at all. But yes, I drink a lot. In terms of volume, yes, I drink a lot. Frequency, once a week is absolutely fair to say too much. But once a week seems to be doable at the moment. It's been working for a few years. We'll see. I am open to conversation and open to suggestions. And I may not agree with you or follow your advice, but I'm open to hearing. Do I have a problem? Drinking is not my problem. Drinking enables some of my problems. Drinking also alleviates some of my problems. So it's a fucking tightrope to walk. It's why it's important to have people you can trust and people you can lean on. Most of us don't have that. Most people that are dealing with addiction or dealing with mental health don't have anyone they can trust to reach out to. Now, I know this is not the fucking magical number for everything, but at the bottom of the screen, you will see the Veterans Crisis Line. I called them on a live stream because I had spammed that number and spoken out like, yeah. And a lot of veterans told me that number was shitty and worthless. So I decided to call them on a live stream, and I got an answer within 45 seconds. And I had a very awkward, positive conversation. So until I'm proven wrong, that's the number I give out. That's the number I spam on the bottom of my fucking screen. But yeah. Man. All right. We broke an hour. Woo! That's why it was smart to go live. See, baby, I was right to go live because I did go over an hour. I fucking hate Facebook. Half my fucking videos and most of my audio messages. Error. Anyways, next on the line. How many people have you slept with? All right, I'm not sure if it's more troublesome. Hey, you're live. Hey, I'm not sure if it's more troublesome. I don't know how many people I've slept with. Also, I don't want to start going through a list. I don't know. That seems rude. I think that's a rude question.
Do they want the numbers or do they want names? That's a bit different.
The question was, how many people have you slept with? That's the question. I don't know. I mean, do you know your body count number? Exactly. It's one of those, right? You got to start counting, and I don't know. Is a good number terrible or is a good number awesome? Depends on who's watching. Is a low number amazing or embarrassing? I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying the number is higher than it should be. Um, yeah. What's up, brother?
That haven't watched before because this is good shit.
Really? You haven't watched before?
Not this long.
Yeah, you watch like 5 minutes in, then bounce. It's because I ramble on.
I guess that's why you call it the Rambling Doc J, huh?
Exactly. All right. So next question is, do you own your house? Well, Mr. IRS agent, my house, by the way, it's an RV, fucking giant RV. Way too big. Honestly, it's too big. I can't fucking travel with it, which means I got to get a fucking second RV to travel with. How fucked up is that? Although, you've not been over to my bar yet, you asshole.
I heard you were bartending. I didn't know it was yours.
No, not where I'm tending bar. I mean my physical bar.
where the hell is that?
Like fucking 18, 17 feet away from my fucking camper.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Congratulations for not visiting more, asshole. But no, I do not. There are 3 people's names on this home that I'm living in, and none of them are mine. But it's paid off, and all 3 people are family members. But I don't own it, Mr. IRS agent. What matters to you most in the world, Maverick? What would you passionately fight for?
That's a good question. Well, the generic answer would be family, but that's a little cliche in this day and time, ain't it?
Well, unfortunately, it's not your Q&A, it's my question. Sorry. That comes off as dickish, but only because I'm being a dick. No, what matters to me most in the world is the freedom to try and fail, the freedom to make my own stupid fucking mistakes and then pay for them myself. You know? What will I passionately fight for? Is a second part of that. Really smart question. Very deep question that I'm giving a honest, drunken answer to. What matters most to me in the world is people being able to fucking ride a fucking motorcycle with no helmet if they choose to, and then mocking them when they fucking die, but not punching the motherfucker that's riding without a helmet. Let us fucking fail and lose and sometimes win. I will fight. I will passionately fight for people's freedom to be fucking stupid as long as it's not gonna fuck me up. Fuck your life up. And I will be there to mock you and laugh at you and help you up, dust you off, and point you in the right direction.
Well, I'm a huge firm believer in letting people just be stupid and let the idiots weed themselves out. But that's just me.
Who should step in? Now, when Freddie Gray, the terrible victim of racial abuse, Freddie Gray in Baltimore, Maryland, was murdered. By the way, Black Freddie Gray was murdered by 6 black officers, 2 Hispanic officers, and 1 Asian officer in the city of Baltimore. The black chief of police, the black district attorney, and the black mayor all spoke out on how racism killed this multiple felon. So, the city of Baltimore decided to burn down black owned businesses because The police defended all the white businesses on the east side. So they just burned down the west side, all the black businesses. There was this fucking mama. She fucking, cameras rolling. She rolled up, grabbed her boy, pulled his ski mask off, beat his ass, and drug him home. That's my people. That's my girl. I will passionately fight for people to be left the fuck alone by the government, and I will passionately fight for mamas to beat their boys' asses and not be punished. Now, when stupid ass hillbilly redneck Athens, Tennessee let their good old boys, good old white sheriff, take over the town, and good old white sheriff got his good old white boys to coerce the black folk to vote for him so that he would not drag him in on these racist fucking laws. So he kept winning election, because all the young men were off in World War II.
Yeah, now, 1946, August.
Now, when these fucking dudes came back and saw how fucking sorry, talking to my lovely Alan.
Hello, Alan. I know you're watching right now.
I hope she's watching.
I think she is. I saw her message on YouTube, and that's where I'm watching you right now. This is so friggin' weird. But yeah, the Battle of Athens is actually one of my favorite, historical moments that nobody really talks about because, they took over, won election after election, then the veterans came after
And
World War II.
Athens, Tennessee, they fucking rounded up all the boys and fucking took over the town and oversaw an election so that crooked ass racist motherfucker sheriff could not take over. Now, if that happened again, allegedly, the media might not portray things the same way anything after 2015. Which seems like an odd thing to say. Let me be a little more direct. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Not 2015. Anything after 2012, HR 4310. HR 4310, signed in 2012. Anything after that, the repealing of the Smith-Mundt Act, which was the Smith-Mundt Act of 1948. All right. I gotta say, I have not called anybody. Um, do. And anyways, political compass test. Apparently isn't live yet. Oh, anyways, I recorded a political compass test, and it took just under an hour. I'd have to exit the studio to view the details, and that means I have to end live stream. So the phone. Sorry. I will get back to. But yeah, not been on the phone at all. I'll pull up the stuff in a bit. But all right. Fuck, marry, kill. Was this one you, or did you inspire someone else?
No, I think it was actually Bert that said it first, and then I told him my answer. So credits to Cooper. That was his question.
Okay, well, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Jessica Simpson. Didn't think he was old enough to remember any of those. I'd right off kill Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, fuck her.
Not a great singer. She has great talent.
Her ass.
No, she has great vocal range. She just don't know how to use it. Just like Eddie Van Halen has great talent, but the motherfucker plays guitar like a fucking spastic retard. Sorry, he sucks. Neil Peart from Rush sucks. I can do this, and this. Great. Cool. Does it fit the song? No? Then fuck off. Join the circus. I love Britney Spears. She's fantastic. She's amazing. She's awesome.
Well, that.
Well, Britney Spears has issues with marrying people. Now, Jessica Simpson is a fucking moron. But she's a very attractive, good, kind, well meaning retard. So I will marry Jessica Simpson because I think I could put up with her. I think I could make her happy. I think she could make me happy. I think in general, married life would be good. But Britney Spears, yeah, she's fucking amazing and fantastic. And you've seen her do the knife dance. Yeah. One of my ex-wives stabbed me twice. I married Britney Spears. She seems like she knows how to put the fucking knife that I won't get another ex-wife. So yeah. And marry Jessica Simpson. Fuck Britney Spears. And murder Christina Aguilera. But after I murder her fucking dad, because he's a piece of shit. What do you like to do? I like to golf. I like to. I really enjoy archery. Uh, OJ, God bless you. Thank you for that amazing bow. And I'm way better than I thought I was going to be, but not as good as you thought I was going to be. Also, I love to walk. When is the last time you laughed so hard you almost wet yourself? Okay, so Maverick's mom. No, no. I don't know the last specific. I will say. I will say that I had no fucking idea about Tropic Thunder. Didn't know anything about the movie, didn't see any trailers, nothing. Right? And I went to see that in theater, and it was the fucking funniest fucking thing I'd ever seen. Ever in the theater. And then I fucking agreed to go see Superman Sucks a Cock, whatever Bryan Singer did. And we're all fucking lined up for it and all that. And I'm like, oh, Clerks 2. What the fuck? Clerks, wait, is that real? And I fucking walked up to the fucking clerk and I'm like, hey, Clerks 2, real movie? You fucking with me? Yeah, that's real. All right, let me buy a ticket for tomorrow. No, we're going to. It's for tomorrow. You work tomorrow. It's for tomorrow. Leave me alone. And I called into work to go to Clerks 2, and I. Pussy troll, porch monkey, and it's a dual gender name. If you have not seen that movie, watch it. In fact, You need to watch it with your small children and grandparents in the room just for the donkey scene. Fuck me, that movie was funny. Please don't watch that with anyone that's easily offended. The movie is horribly racist, overly sexual, and absolutely awful, but funny. Okay. Ugh. All right. Might be a reference to that audio I sent you, Maverick, that didn't go through, which explained why you weren't there when the thing started. But yeah, not called anyone. Been pretty much drinking and streaming. By the way, when did Facebook take away the calls thing on the whatever? What's your favorite song to sing in the shower? I don't know. I do know I've got my karaoke songs. Big 10-inch record by Aerosmith. Were you shocked at how many people got out to dance to that? Maverick?
Was I shocked?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Like,
Great fucking song.
yeah, but there's a big difference between a great song and fucking a great song being sung by a fucking shitty bartender. By the way, sent you a link.
Let me check my phone. Fuck. Alright, I'm out.
Well, you're like 5 minutes away from me, you cockson. But yeah, oh, I can't walk that far.
I refuse to walk that far.
You know, I can almost see your house from here.
Oh, can you see Baker and Nicole in the background?
No, I'm not. I'm inside reading a fucking teleprompter. I'm not in my fucking yard looking across the fucking street. Idiot.
She's got a fucking telescope and everything. Don't let them lie to you, people.
Yes, but I'm not looking at it. Baby, Britney Spears, Baby One More Time. Great one.
What's funny about that? Mark's lying. I swear to God. Every time I go to his house, he's watching that freaking video.
What's funny about it isn't how I sing it, it's how I move when I sing. And the go-to, if someone's super fucking, I'm scared to sing. I don't want to sing. I don't feel comfortable singing. Just a small town girl living at alone. And sing it as terrible as possible. And there's no way they feel uncomfortable getting up after I butcher that song. Now, I have sang that song without butchering it, but generally, if I go to it, it's to butcher it. Because the whole point is You can't look dumb going after me. But in the shower, I go between Under the Bridge by the Chili Peppers and Round Here by Counting Crows. I don't know why. What's the worst pickup line you've ever heard? I fired a dude once, right? I fired a guy because I can hear you. By the way, do you want to be on camera or do you just want to be audio?
All right, let me get this damn thing working. Hang on. What the hell?
So I fired a dude once because he said, I want to bite your ass and pray for lockjaw. And she called me crying to quit. I was like, what? Wait, why? What happened? And she told me, and I drove there and fired that motherfucker on the spot. I don't know if it's the worst pickup line I've ever heard, but if your pickup line got you fired, throat punched, and trespassed from the property, then probably worse than most. By the way, we can hear you. You're not visible on camera.
Good. I just can't get my damn headset to work.
Try pulling it out of your ass and putting it on your ears. That helps me. By the way, was that your middle finger or your penis? Oh, wait. It was too big to be your penis. Oh. There we go.
Oh, good God.
All right. Can you hear now?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's through the phone. Whatever. Don't care. Just go.
All right. So, do you want to be on camera or do you just want to be a voice?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Well, you got to pull your cock out. You got to put your cock away before I put you back on camera.
Oh, wait. Hang on a second. Hang on.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I took the names off, so you can't see. All right. Fuck, marry, kill. Ben Franklin, Teddy Roosevelt, Ronald Reagan? Really? Really? Fuck, marry, kill. Ben Franklin, Teddy Roosevelt, and Ronald Reagan? Three of the greatest men that have ever lived.
That's a good question.
That was you. You absolutely fucking sent that to the anonymous one. All right. I could never, ever kill or do bad things with Teddy Roosevelt. No. Too good to kill, too good to soil. I don't want to kill any of them, but I don't want to soil Reagan. I mean,
Can
I
you
know
still
he's
hear
a
me?
cheater. Yeah, I hear you. I know
Cool.
Reagan's a
Yeah.
cheater. All right, Ben Franklin. I'm pretty sure Ben Franklin has been down for all kinds of stuff. Ben Franklin is dirty. That dude could teach me a couple things, and I'm pretty fucking dirty. So kill Reagan, learn from Franklin, and marry Roosevelt. All right, we are down to the last 5. What's the best joke you know? All right, we're going to kick. There we go. All right, we're down to the last 5 questions. Matt, you and me are going to do a drunk stream.
All right, let's go.
So, last 5 questions. Best joke you know. Best joke I will say.
I was going to say that I know a lot of jokes, but none I can say on the stream.
This is an offensive joke. And it is a long joke. But in the right setting, also in a stand-up situation, it's a good joke. I give ownership to whoever wants to fucking say it. All right, so offensive joke, long build up, little punchline. Kind of like both of our sex lives. Lots of foreplay, and then done. So, St. Peter chilling with Pearly Gates, just, doing his daily diligence. John Roberts. Gotcha. Here's your shit score. Here's your good score. All right. You squeaked by. All right. Billy Ferguson. Not quite. All right. You got to go to purgatory for a little bit. And I'm Catholic. All right. I got purgatory. Not like you fuckers. Not like flip a coin, burn forever. No. We make sense. We have a judicial system. Yeah, sorry. You fell short. Go to purgatory. We'll figure it out. All right, next. All right, Adolf Hitler. Wait. Yeah. Adolf Hitler. Yeah. Chancellor of fucking Nazi Germany. Yeah. Yeah. You going to hell. You going to hell. Check the paperwork. Fuck you. You're going to hell. All right. Adolf. One moment, sir. Let me check with management. That's the area code. Hey, sorry, slight issue here. Yeah, yeah, so you won't believe who. Right, yeah, you know, omniscient, yes. Right, well, he said that. Right, 75 years. Yeah, he said 75 years was enough. Right, so tell. Hold on, wait a minute. Now, this is. No, sir. No, sir. I'm not questioning you. No, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. Thank you, sir. No, didn't question nothing, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. Mr. Fuck You piece of shit. Um, Apparently, 75 years was enough time, and you are free to go into heaven, Mr. Fuck You. Wait. All right, I gotta ask. You killed 10 million people, 7 million Jews, 75 years punishment. Did you learn your lesson? At least, please tell me you learned your lesson. If you could go back, would you do it all again? I would kill 20 million Jews and one clown. In one clown? Because no one cares about the Jews. That is the best joke I know because it's offensive, it's awful, and no one could agree with Hitler. But you get, and by the way, other people can tell it better, and I've told it better. But when you get that 20 million, right? That's what you should say. But when it's like 20 million, what the, all right, adding in a clown that's random and obscure. So let me ask about the clown. And then it just gives him the no one cares about the Jews.
Everybody be like, well, what the fuck did the clown do?
Right. Like that's the punchline. Where you're like, oh
So off the wall.
shit, I'm awful. Like it's racist, it's offensive, it's awful, it's terrible. But then you throw in a random fucking wait, what? And then you laugh, and then the best way to end the joke is, wow, you're really laughing about the death of 20 million Jews? What's wrong with you? No, again, just on the spot. Didn't build it up right. But yeah, funny joke, favorite joke. Uh,
There's
I think,
one similar. There's one similar to that. Guy's at a bar and this girl walks up to him. She's like, "Hey, can I get your number?" And the guy looks at her and says, "No, Rebecca, we don't use numbers. We use names now."
right? It's one of those pause, pause. Oh, shit. That's why I put it to the back. What's your most embarrassing moment? Now, we all have many embarrassing moments. And if I ask you what your most embarrassing moment is, your brain's going to go to top 3 and then figure out which one. I've got one. I mean, I've got 1,000 embarrassing moments. You've seen a few of them. But again, I absolutely would have not aimed that dart at that part of that person's body. If I was drunk. Sober me does awful shit. But no, I don't know if it's my most embarrassing moment, but it's a horribly embarrassing moment that is a good story. I am a big fan of mentors. Um, as a kid, you got someone that teaches you about this and that and that, and you get older, and if you're lucky, you can look at someone who's a little older than you, who will take you under their wing and teach you some stuff and help you. And I believe this, and I try to do that to people. Now, sometimes I reach out to someone and help them, and they bring a kid over that gets drunk, and you throat punch and break their nose. But yeah, his mom backed down like a smart person.
I mean, it's not the fact that I just went ahead and did it. It's the fact that he took a swing at me first. I waited till he.
You did the right thing. You handled it. You took care of him. You reacted in an appropriate manner. And he, after the fact, sobered up, was all about, yes, my bad. Fucking Maverick saved me. Please, in my band, as I said before, it was just his fucking sister told mommy, and mommy got all, yeah. By the way, his lovely, sweet sister, who I still speak to, and lovely person, no disrespect towards you. You were wrong in calling mom, has transitioned. And I'm not, when I say she, that's because they know you as she, they know you as a sister. But yes, you were wrong for calling mommy, but I know why. and all cool. No one's mad at you. We do still laugh at your mom, though. But we understand. But yeah, like I said, mentors. I had a mentor, Quentin. Good dude. Had issues. He's the one I locked in my office while detoxing him. That's marijuana. That's not marijuana. That is a nicotine vape. Yeah. Dude is family. He took care of me. He taught me. He reached out to me. He gave me love and support. And when shit hit the fan and he was in the worst spot ever, I kidnapped him, locked him in my office, in my apartment, and he wasn't allowed to piss or shit without me in the room until he detoxed. And now he is a regional manager for a major corporation that deals with cell phones and technology. But he was hardcore. Like, all employees got together to have dinner on Sunday. And whenever a vagina got up to go potty or this or that, every penis had to stand up. He was old school chivalry, right? Like, adamant about this is what my grandmother said a gentleman does. And at these meetings, we are gentlemen. So, yeah, no female ever poured her drinks. No female ever got up without every dude standing. Like, he's just on it. Very, very old school, professional, polite. I wore a tie to work 6 days a week. And I did it and enjoyed it. I still have a massive tie collection. I mean, dude taught me how to be a fucking, right? And his fiance shows up at my apartment. And I've been drinking a fifth to 3/5 a night for 3 years. I have been eating nothing but cheese and Wendy's chili and the occasional home cooked meal from some random skank that probably wasn't good. Just not taking care of myself. I have shit that would melt porcelain regularly. My entire body is just failing and shutting down. And I get a ride home because I've not driven in like 2.5 years. My car's just sitting in a parking spot because you know how I am about driving drunk. And I show up at my place, and she is lovely, professional, assistant manager of a bank is there waiting on me. And she wants to talk to me about something about softball team we're sponsoring and this other fucking stupid fucking clothing for homeless people and all this technical stuff. And I am barely able to stand. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have to go upstairs. I'll be with you in a moment. And I stagger up the stairs. My front door has been kicked in so many times that it doesn't lock, doesn't even close. I just swing it open, swing the bathroom door open, and go in and just drop trout and shotgun blast. The toilet, the wall, the floor, just everything is just blam. It's on me. It's on everything. I'm like, well, time for a shower.
We got a crime scene.
Yeah. So I drop my pants and I go to pull my shirt off and I look and she's standing there going, now you're stuck in a moment. Do you apologize? Do you try to explain? How do you explain that? And what apology is appropriate for that? Nope. Now, many of my viewers aren't familiar with snow or ice. Some are located in climates that don't have that situation. But when you're driving a car and you hit ice, common sense, you're fucking skidding this way, common sense. Turn your wheel to get no. Goes against common sense. Turn in to the skid. So that's what I did. I made eye contact. I took off my shirt and said, sorry, ma'am, just one moment. So you were wanting to, as I step into the shower, don't close the curtain and just spray myself off and have that conversation. Then afterwards, I step out and step over the poop puddle and go, by the way, ma'am, Quentin may be concerned with this interaction. She goes, I'm not going to tell him any of the stuff. Yes, ma'am, I'd appreciate that. And we finish the conversation and she leaves. And then I go, fuck, he's going to murder me.
Shit.
So I got a potty and I got one more question. And then we're going to come back with an exclusive drunk stream with Maverick. You're going to try to convince him to do streams.
Shit. I'm not drunk enough for this. I wish.
Oh,
God.
you don't gotta be drunk. It's on my channel. I take all the heat for it. Now, the beautiful, amazing, currently angry at me, Alan. Her question is, Do you have future plans in mind? I plan on traveling. I've been planning on running a half marathon for a while. Maverick can attest, I was on a cane. I struggled to move. I am doing much better, but I'm not even close to a half marathon. But you gotta admit, I made some fucking progress.
Damn right you did.
I am going to take a cruise on a boat in the water. Yes. I'm not ready yet, but I'm gonna. Now, those are two things that anyone that knows me very well would say, no fucking chance ever. Those are future plans. I plan now. There are people that have heard me talk about going to the grave of Reggie White. And that would be terribly disrespectful and awful to do what I said I would do. But now that I've done that, I am going to Reba McEntire's grave and doing the same thing. Yes, I am.
Jesus help us. Oh. Oh. Oh God.
You know I will. You know I will. But it's in the future because that lovely person doesn't have a grave yet. And if she does have a grave, she's not in it. And it don't count if she's not in it. As I with Dollar Bill. If he's not in it, it don't count. And yeah, super prim and proper, all on board, would never do anything wrong. Did on Dollar Bill's grave. God bless you, sir. I won't say your name. Yeah. So I'm going to go potty and this stream. And then I'm going to start a drunk live stream with Maverick. And we'll try to talk him into joining the community of drunken public therapy. Now, before I go, I have to point out that any connection or assertion I made about a living person, real, or a dead person that's real, was absolutely 100% intended. And if they disagree with what I said, they should come see me face to face, and we will Rochambeau for it. Winner takes all. Loser takes a tattoo. Or you can go to court and we can do all that fucking lame shit. But what are you going to sue me for? Nothing's in my name. I own nothing. I have nothing of value. But do you have pride? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot to say the absolute most important thing for those that are struggling, for those that are unsure, for those that have issues. There are people you can reach out to. And I understand and support your struggle. Malia, God bless you. I love you. I am proud of you. And I really hope to introduce you to my kids so they can tell you fun stories I've told about you. But if you are one of those, if you practice, I have no time for you at all. If you are one